The biggest lie we are sold in the modern economy is that exhaustion equals validation. Welcome to Capital Pulse Lab. We live in an era obsessed with noise. Every corner of the internet commands you to push harder, wake up at 4 a.m., and sacrifice your peace of mind on the altar of relentless productivity. We are systematically conditioned to believe that if we aren't exhausted, we aren't building anything of value. But let's step away from the emotional hype and look strictly at the architecture of the market. Blind effort without architectural precision is not financial growth, it is simply modern digital slavery. When you analyze the top 1% of wealth holders, you notice they rarely operate from a state of frenzy. They operate from leverage, clarity, and absolute energetic alignment. Today, we are going to dissect the mathematical and psychological failure of the blind hustle culture. Let's analyze a systemic failure that perfectly illustrates this trap. Consider a standard digital phenomenon. An entrepreneur pays a $500 premium for a high-ticket mentorship program. The promise? Financial freedom through automated content. The strategy? A generic formula commanding the student to blindly post 3 algorithmic videos every single day, chasing health curiosities and home remedies, with the ultimate goal of converting that audience into buyers for a $44 miracle supplement. From a surface-level perspective, the strategy seems to work. The algorithm picks up the volume. One specific video breaches the matrix, viralizing to a staggering 700,000 views. Within days, the page acquires thousands of new followers. In the world of vanity metrics, this is celebrated as a massive triumph. But let's look at the ledger. The total number of actual sales from nearly 1 million impressions? 0. Absolute zero, not a single conversion. Why does an audience of nearly 1 million people refuse to open their wallets? Because the architecture of that entire funnel was fundamentally flawed from inception. The mentorship taught volume, but it ignored intent. A crowd looking for quick, free health trivia has a buyer intent baseline of 0. They are consuming low-friction entertainment. When you suddenly demand $44 for a physical product, the friction is too high and the alignment is non-existent. Millions of creators are trapped in this exact loop right now. They are transforming themselves into low-wage factory workers for social media algorithms, generating massive data for the platforms while receiving 0 financial return. They push harder, they post more, and they burn out, wondering why the universe is rejecting their effort. The truth is, the universe isn't rejecting you. It is simply reflecting the chaos of your strategy. To understand wealth manifestation, we must examine the intersection of human psychology and energetic physics. When you are forcing content, working 60 hours a week in a state of panic, your nervous system registers a severe threat. You are operating from a psychological frequency of survival and scarcity. You are acting out of the desperate fear that you don't have enough and that you must force the world to give you capital. In quantum physics and behavioral psychology, desperation repels results. The market can subconsciously sense the frantic energy of a desperate seller. High-value consumers and premium advertisers do not align with panic. True capital requires a stable baseline. It flows effortlessly toward structures that offer high authority, institutional trust, and surgical precision. If your internal frequency is vibrating with the anxiety of missing out, you will continuously build systems that collapse under their own friction. Wealth is not captured by the frantic, it is attracted by the calibrated. If your current mentors are telling you that your failure is due to a lack of consistency, do not internalize their flawed architecture. Before you can align your energy, you must stop the systemic leaks in your business model. Here are the 3 precise steps to pivot from burnout to actual monetization. Step 1, shift from vanity to intent. Stop casting wide nets with general curiosity videos. 1 million views from people looking for free entertainment will never convert into premium buyers. You must narrow your focus to a specific demographic experiencing a specific pain point. For example, instead of posting a broad, generic video like 3 herbs for better sleep, you engineer targeted content titled, "How to Reset Your Cortisol Loop to Eliminate Morning Anxiety." Speak directly to the solution. Shrink your audience to multiply your conversions. Step 2. Deploy a frictionless funnel. The American consumer demands instant gratification and 0 friction. Pushing physical products with slow shipping to a cold audience is an outdated model. Stop using clunky e-commerce platforms that require physical inventory. Set up a one-click mobile-optimized digital storefront using tools like StanStore, Beacon, or Gumroad. Your customer clicks a link on their phone, pays with Apple Pay in 3 seconds, and immediately receives their digital asset. You need a system where the transaction happens smoothly and the delivery is instantaneous, requiring zero manual labor from you. Step 3. The micro-commitment architecture. The reason the $44 pitch failed is that the leap of trust was too massive for a cold audience. Real monetization is not a single transaction, it is an ascending ecosystem. You must introduce a high-value digital entry point. Instead of asking for $50 upfront, offer a highly specialized $7 to $10 digital guide or an automated template. It is a logical impulse buy. This micro-commitment instantly transforms a passive viewer into a verified buyer. Once that initial trust barrier is broken, you own the relationship. The algorithm is no longer your boss, and your back-end email systems can scale their lifetime value quietly and effortlessly. Once this frictionless machine is built, the final, undeniable variable is the operator's frequency. A perfect system run by a desperate mind will still fail. This is why the energetic reset is mandatory. The mechanics bring the traffic, but the frequency converts the capital. Before you close this file, we must address your ultimate asset, the frequency of your own mind. True prosperity is not born from frantic action. It is engineered in absolute stillness. The minds of the genuinely wealthy operate on a completely different bandwidth. While the amateur panics and falls for the loud, flashing traps of hustle culture, the calm mind observes. A regulated nervous system is your highest form of intelligence. It gives you the silent clarity to discern a shiny illusion from a genuine architectural opportunity. Recalibrate your mind first, and the wealth will simply follow the blueprint. The age of the frantic hustle is over. To help you shifting your mindset and elevate your frequency, to start recalculating your route, giving you the absolute clarity and direction required to identify pitfalls and manifest not only real financial return, but satisfaction in every aspect of your life, we have engineered a precise blueprint. We have mapped out several manifestation exercises and techniques to help you eliminate subconscious prosperity rejection and realign your nervous system to achieve whatever goal you desire. Download the complete 21-day frequency reset guide using the official link in the description below. And to uncover the hidden mechanics of the digital economy and protect your focus, subscribe to our lab. Analyze the market, protect your energy, manifest the capital. The data is in your hands now. Remember, don't hustle, calibrate.